What would you do if you saw this video? Would you click on it? The mysterious thumbnail, and assuming you don't speak Japanese, the mysterious title. What do they mean? Upon clicking the video, you're greeted with nothing more than a rip of Sticker Brush Symphony, a song from Donkey Kong Country 2. The image on screen is the background of Bramble Blast, the level that the song plays in. Popping the title into Google Translate reveals the title,
Thorny Tall Marrow, Super Donkey Kong 2.
Now, I don't know Japanese, but putting
Thorny Tall Marrow
back into Google directs you to the Wikipedia page for Bramble Blast from Donkey Kong Country 2, which is called
Toge Toge Taru Meiro
in Japanese. And that's all the title of the video is. It's just Bramble Blast from Donkey Kong Country 2. So all this video is a rip of Donkey Kong music. That's the mystery solved. But it's more than that. There is no description, there are only comments. And these comments are very different from those found on the rest of YouTube. These are comments that look into the lives of random people from across the internet. Comments that make you think about everything that has led you to this moment. This video is a sanctuary. Every time I've stumbled across it, I've given up falling asleep at like 2 AM and have just been browsing YouTube. But this video is like nothing else on the site. There are over 78,000 comments with thousands of touching stories, depressing stories, and uplifting stories of other people who have stumbled upon this video just like you. The most common theme is that this video is a checkpoint, a brief moment to reflect upon life and pause, a time to just take a moment to write where you are in your life. It's a time capsule into the specific situations of thousands of people. And you get a lot of the comments saying, I don't usually comment, but here goes. It's the perfect storm. This video was posted on April 26th of 2012 and randomly started getting views one day in 2020. And then people started commenting. It's surreal. Maybe it was the music that leaves this otherworldly feeling, a feeling of tranquility and inner peace. Maybe it was the simple background, the vines in the sky slowly moving forward. I don't know whose idea it originally was, but someone in the comments decided that this was the edge of the internet. This was a place where reality took a break for a brief moment, a place of reflection. But this comment here points out that this isn't the end, it's just a checkpoint. The idea is that this checkpoint is like a save state in a game. You're here to save your progress and pause the game of life for a brief moment. In any game where a feature like this appears, you'll get the option to save or continue. When you save, it takes a brief moment, but in that time, you're no longer playing the game. Those few seconds are a pause in the action. You don't have to worry what will happen next because you're safe for the time being. You can look forward to the rest of the game. You can think back on what led you to this point, but once it's over, you're back in the game. You traverse onwards until the next checkpoint, and that's what it's become. I like this description of the feeling a lot. This comment section feels like a bunch of adventurers sitting by a fire, here to stay warm and tell stories. When day breaks, we part ways. I think that's the best way to describe it. This channel is something special, and I'm sure the creator had no idea that they would create such a strange environment with Donkey Kong music nonetheless. Yet somehow, they have. The mystery that made people click on this video created something more than could ever have been anticipated. The sense of peace and serenity that this video brings is very powerful, it's motivating. And there's this idea that if this video appears in your recommendations, then you're a main character on Earth. Obviously this isn't true, but for that reason, in the spirit of this video, I ask that you don't seek it out, but rather let it come to you. Well, that's what I was gonna say. However, this video no longer exists. Well, technically it's still on YouTube, but you can't actually watch it, you can't look at the comments, because it's been blocked in America and likely many other countries by Nintendo, because it is, after all, Donkey Kong music. They have the rights to the music, so they blocked it on copyright terms. I was almost done editing this video, and I went back to the original just looking for comments to put on screen for you guys to look at as I talk, only to find nothing. Some of the comments I've used have been from other people's videos that they've made talking about this, like like around the time that it became like a big phenomenon a year ago. So some of the comments that you've seen were from there. But I was going to end this video by talking about how taia777, the channel that uploaded this video 9 years ago, was beginning to post again. They put out 3 or 4 videos in under a week, which was just insane considering they hadn't posted in years. And the original intent of this video was just to share the unique experience of that video and discuss how crazy it is that it existed to begin with, and talk about how it's something that only the internet could create. But instead, this video has become a memorial for the experience, an experience that is now over thanks to copyright law. And I don't care if I get copyright claim for this video since I use the music or whatever, because this is just such a unique environment. And I think someone needs to talk about the fact that it did exist and the fact that it's now gone. And I will link to the taia777 Discord in case you would like to record a checkpoint that you've made or just check out the community. I'm not affiliated with them, but I will leave that in the description if you're interested. But I don't know if something like this will ever happen again. It's very much a perfect storm of a video, the perfect conditions. It was something truly special. I don't necessarily think we need to revive it though. I think it's best left as a memory. This is something that was very fragile in nature. It's something that couldn't last forever. It's almost like we've made it to the next checkpoint and all previous data was erased. Now, taia777 still exists and there's still videos up on the channel, just not Nintendo music. The Chrono Trigger videos are still up, but they were more of an aftershock of the original. The comments there aren't nearly as focused or reflective. There aren't nearly as many checkpoints or even just general comments. But that original spark is gone, and I feel like reviving it would feel like a cop-out. It would feel unearned, unjustified. I think that it's best that this video remains in the past so we can move forward to the next checkpoint and the next checkpoint. The environment that this video created was something beyond expectations. It was unique and mysterious, but now it's gone. Personally, I don't think this will ever really be replicated, at least not by this channel specifically. But it's just such a strange case of how the internet can create such random environments. Like, it wasn't planned, it wasn't orchestrated, it just kind of happened. The YouTube algorithm just decided one day that this video would get recommended, and the fact that it existed is really just cool to me. There was no motive, it just happened. But I think that's enough philosophical talk for today. This was a really cool thing, but now we have to move on. So with that being said, I hope to see you in the next one.